Prosperity and abundance to everyone tuning in. I am Mrs.Melanin Reigns, and it is an honor and a pleasure to be back with you all. So the message on my mind right now is right before God is about to bless you, the enemy strikes. And before I even get into that, I want to tell you guys something. Like, if you've been staying in tune with my channel throughout the years, I definitely am more of a spiritual woman, right? And I've went so many different routes with that, all purpose, but I went so many different routes with that. And there is this uncomfortableness when I'm speaking about God in the way that I speak about God now, because of the audiences I've built, the communities I've aligned with at a certain point in time. And kind of like it's really all similar, but slightly different school of thought. So now I kind of have this thing on my mind where it's going to be like, okay, you're going to talk about God, and people who, know you as a tarot reader and all of those things, which there's plenty of people who do tarot and still honor God. But I don't feel like that was really where I was before. I did listen to some old stuff and I didn't mention God. But the ways in which I honor and respect God now has changed. And sometimes I'm just like, yo, somebody's gonna see this and be like, see, they say we run back to religion. I haven't run back to religion because I was never truly religious. My parents are Christian, but I did not have the relationship. I had to go upon my spiritual journey to build this relationship, and nothing compares to it. Nothing compares to it. So I guess I wanted to share that because maybe someone will feel that at times. And then also, I just feel like I need to really declare and speak more freely from an innate space about God and what God has done for me, and just the connection, that connection. I know people have different perceptions of God, but that connection, that relationship, not confined, as I always say, it's not confined to the things that we understand. It's bigger and more expansive than we can even explain at times. But God has been amazing in my life. And, it's very evident to me that God is moving right now. It's very evident to me that there's things that I've prayed for, work that I've put in, that God has taken me and opening doors and providing the platform, and always has been, but it's just so evident right now. And the enemy wants parts. Always wants parts of something that God is establishing. Always opting to mimic God. I'm not in the space I was 2 years ago, 1 year ago, with the type of fear. Now, there's definitely an uneasy feeling. There's definitely that feeling of gearing up for the warfare. I can't help but think about it though. It's like I said, the enemy always wants parts. Envious, wicked, spirited. And that manifests in so many different ways. So many different ways. It can manifest as your thoughts. It can manifest as people, places, and things coming up against you, and manifest in so many different ways. And the way the enemy has been showing up lately, I'm on the brink of something amazing. I'm on the brink of something amazing, and that is not a materialistic thing. It's not a materialistic thing. It's God has worked and changed and refined me in ways that is sparking an immense amount of warfare. And whoever is going through it as well, if you're going through it too, please know that you will be victorious. There's too many things that have happened, too many doors that have been opened, too many things that could not happen without God, that I have seen in every single way, financial, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, every single aspect. And the test is here. The test is here. Yet again, time and time again, the test is here to test your faith, to shake you from what you know, your identity in the Most High, to question that relationship, to point fingers here and there and say, look, 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 look. And you have to fight. You have to fight. I know that I will never be given anything that I cannot handle. It's been tough. There's been rough spots, but I have the tools. I am equipped because of that connection, because my body is the temple for the Most High. So while you're on the brink of whatever you may be on the brink of, about to do that something great, one of the things that God has placed upon your spirit to do, that principality that comes to kill, steal, and destroy one's parts. Very jealous, very envious, very wicked spirited. Every time. When the attacks increase, the blessings multiply. I'm praying for peace. I'm praying for the ability to be able to handle whatever it is without forcing an outcome. Knowing and asking God to keep me of sound mind, so whatever it is, I can use it as a stepping stone to the next victory. I send that same strength to you. Continue to pray as you can. Continue to draw closer to God as you can. I always tell you guys, I'm not religious. People will hear me speaking and you will probably call me Christian, but it is more important for me to honor in actuality my relationship with God than for me to call myself anything. The attacks that have been coming over these last 3 years, you guys have seen me move and shake through it and move and shake through it and, you know, adjust and come, and I'm trying to share the vulnerability as I go, because the gift God gave me is my speech, my writing, my ability to empathize with others, connect with others, and be there. I haven't told my story yet. I talk about little things here and there, but I have not told my story yet. I stay grateful because I know that there's others that are going through even more. And I stay grateful because God bestowed the tools to get through before the storm even came. When the attacks increase, the blessings multiply. And when you are chosen, expect spiritual warfare.